Usually I don't say anything about the made ways of which I have guarded and blocked from all basic feasible ways in the analogical sciences of, yes, let's hope one way we are able to defend ourselves with some made ways. Yes. Now, these include swapping upon looking before. Yeah. Space is visible before you go there. Before you go, and all the ground ahead and all you will ever see is visible in 7 infinities. I suggest you only ever look 1 infinity to see if you can manage and guard yourself. 4 infinities will be what you'd have to look after you've seen. If you look and don't like what you see, it's because you're not looking 4 infinities. You look at 4 infinities, you're going to need to know every strategy available to you to put in practice and probably imply a weapon for when you're not paying attention. All your kind do not realize these madeways are already in the fabric of time and space. This is not indigenous population. This is a man-made district in a borderland province. Everything including the size of space and how it is made and formed. Yes, how you cannot do it, yet the feasible practice of how I started to do it allows me to do it when I don't want to. Yes. So my family are safe. You may be attacking people. There are Psi aliens that don't even know what my fucking family look like. I like the Psi aliens. I hang around with the Psi aliens. I don't care what happens to Psi aliens. It's on their back. hmm 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 I have tokens. That's just meant to be a picture of someone that no one else can see. If someone is looking. I have St. George's Cross that implies if you look at it, there's a time frame in which they would went blind there. I have a weapon to stab their eyes just in case. hmm There is a stubbing weapon, which is basically cutting out a part of your brain with a gap, which is placed in an equidistant position, and an offset paddle of how I'm feeling that day will allow you to know or not know. I have blinding implements, yeah, similar to the St. George's Cross. I have anti-sense weapons. I have gradiency deficiency pain rays. I have about 2 cinquillion troops deployed at any one stop in a sanction. Mhm. You cannot take any of my army, though my army are not fighting in this district. Nor am I. I do not need to fight. The exact task of which I must do is nothing. Mhm. Now, if you think they're smug off jokes at me or my family, I will explain to you. If you try to attack anything of mine, you will get the chance to attack something. Because whatever the fuck you do is going to be held against you for the rest of your fucking life. Whether it's in a cushy, clean, normal time, which is outside of a Templar fucking board, in a controlled environment, and in a real world where there will be fucking victims. Because I am omnipotent, and I don't care about good or bad. I am benevolent. So if you think attacking my child will not lead to your child having a very, 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 very funny speech, yes, or just dying all of a sudden, because I'll stab your child and be able, or he won't even be able to attack the whole of my family while I sleep. If you think sex is just a game that is worth to play, I'll highlight. We'll use weapons on you. We'll force you to care. It's a glass orb about this big. It's fitted into your head if you don't care. It's called the anti-apathy aid. hmm No matter how resilient you are to not caring, I'll fucking make you. So if you were to look at it from the perspective of if I was on your side, which I never have been, I don't like Burning Man. It's a Scabby Naka event. Yes, and I didn't like the Wicker Man either. That also was a Scabby Naka event. Yes, I have used the Wicker Man because it's more respectful than Burning Man. But as soon as Burning Man comes out, how are we going to get rid of the riffraff? I mean, we can't just say to someone, go to the Isle of Man to get rid of them. Yes, you've included too many people. You went too over the top. You've included minorities that are scared of me already. And when people say that they have sympathy factors, that is because one day they're going to be. And that's a curse. A curse is like to say that if you're told to sit there and you like being sat there, you'll show a certain way. That is your clue as to what to say to them next. Once you have them 12 ways rocking in the crane, there isn't one thing you couldn't do as a referral art to say that if you say another words to them, that they will be totally under control. These are all made ways, made of fucking science. You are not fucking religion. God isn't religious, neither am I. Now, God is a frontline soldier. He will usually be deployed killing you fucking cunts. But he's basically saying that they just want to mug you off, so to just go there and they'll mug you off, and then you'll go back, and you will have the reward of knowing that you can take being mugged off. When I went back the first time, he said, go back and say sorry. I came back and I said sorry, but I still continue to torture. I do not like people. Please do not include me in fucking anything. People like, what is that? Davina, yes. Davina, a handmade person of mine. May fuck off. I will not fix her again, nor will I fix any of her folly. They will all be confined to the hell barracks in every life after, because they are royalty owned people by Finbar Manley. No, it's T.H. D. Williger. Yeah. Now, they are royalty owned people by whoever the fuck. Yes. So they will be burned. And if they are burned, they'll be frozen. If they are frozen, they will be beheaded. In every horrible thing massacre site, they'll be put in all the trauma cases where the horrible situations of time, and I'll use them as reversal sensors. Yeah, you know what a sensor is? A body's a great sensor. It will come back with a nice wound. We'll know from the wound what's happened. So, these stupid fucking cunts. You've been warned. Now, in the mugging off Fimble, yes, it is very funny. But no one has ever survived mugging me off. No one has ever not been sore. The next generation of their family is usually very, very sore as well. So please do not include me. Do not ask about me. Do not go on about me. I'm not fucking God. I'm not fucking anyone to you. If you think you know me, then you can fuck off.